Hello, sippers. I'm Demetrius.
I'm Renee.
And I'm Martia.
And this is Sipping on Wine, a true crime podcast.
You know what? I'm already mad.
Hey, ladies.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
I'm already mad. No, I just remembered that Martia was supposed to give us a jingle, and we still don't have it yet.
We still don't have a jingle.
So we still don't have it for this next episode that I just thought about it just when we started.
I forgot about coming up with a jingle.
Man.
Oh, wow.
But she wanted a rap one, though, a rap jingle.
Or just something. It doesn't even have to be just something that's catchy.
Child.
Oh, like a Mary R&B?
Just something.
Okay, just something.
We're going to figure it out, y'all. We're going to have it.
I like the word, emphasis on the word we.
We.
because-
Oh, she said we.
Sit down one day and put some stuff together.
Exactly. I can pull out my old Casio keyboard
Mhm.
for us, too.
You have one still?
I do.
Does
Yes.
it work?
Oh,
It does work, yes. It's not a
Oh.
Casio keyboard. It's actually like, and I didn't have it just for me. This is when my kids were growing up. But I do have a keyboard here. It has all kind of different little beats on there
Mhm.
too.
okay. Well, we need to do a smash up meetup.
Renee is clowning right now, though.
A smash up meetup.
We might be able to be onto something, y'all. We can do it. We can
Girl,
do it.
with two keys in the background, dude.
It's
But
the
hey,
S to
y'all, I
the
don't think I
to the
told y'all,
P.
hey, I started off all angry.
I
and
know
stuff.
you just cut off all
Hey,
of
girls.
Martia's greeting.
It's the S to the I to the P.
See?
That
See?
wasn't no real greeting.
It's coming
no.
up. It's
She
formulating.
cut me off and it needed to be cut off. That's going in the wrong direction.
It's bubbling. It's bubbling.
It's
I can
bubbling.
feel it.
I
can
love
feel
it.
I can't wait till we get it done, though. It's gonna be hot.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness, y'all are crazy.
Oh wow. Sippers, we're back. It's a new week.
Yes.
Yes,
Hey,
we're
sippers.
back.
Hey, ladies.
And thank you for listening. We're getting some views on these things. You know, we popping a little bit.
We are
Mhm.
popping.
People see us. People see us or whatever. It's
Yes.
cool.
So what have you ladies been up to? Who want to go first?
I guess I'll go first. So today was a pretty eventful day. I went to my favorite place, Pike
is?
Family Nurseries. And
Oh.
if anyone who's listening that has never heard of Pike, it's a plant and flower shop. So I love going there. I always go for one thing and leave out with so many things that I don't need. So I went to go get some dirt, but I ended up leaving with 2 plants today. So
Were they
I don't
big
even
plants?
know where I'm gonna. No, they weren't big
Oh.
plants. My husband was looking at the big plants, but I was looking at the little small plants and grabbed 2. They just accidentally fell in my little cart or whatever. So
Oh.
I had to bring them home or whatever.
Do they have
So,
names?
Not yet. Not
Oh.
yet. It's funny because all my plants don't have names, but some of them do. So anyway, but these 2 don't have names yet. And then I went to Ulta beauty store, whatever, the hardware store, et cetera, et cetera. So I pretty much ran errands all day today, ladies. But I had a good day.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, that sounds fun. Sitting behind a desk working. I actually just stopped working 5 minutes before we started recording this.
Oh,
Really?
wow. I didn't know you
Yeah.
worked that late. Okay.
I didn't
You
need.
don't, for the most part. I mean, but when you have stuff to do, I just kept, and you're working from home these days. So, I mean, it's easy
Mhm.
to, work longer hours than you're planning to. But, I do a little dibble and dabble sometime during the midday. So, I mean, it kind of evens out,
Oh, okay.
But yeah, but other than that, everything's been, I guess, dandy. I'm still
That's
working.
good.
I'm still working today.
Okay.
So we're good.
Well, as for me, I just been working hard for my pennies and fighting traffic. So
Girl,
there
be
you
really
go.
fighting that traffic, don't you?
Oh my
Hmm.
goodness. I need to work for NASCAR. I would really love to drive a NASCAR.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
can see it
the
now.
skills I have are just impeccable. You know what I'm saying?
And what I noticed is that traffic starts at like 2:00. I'm like, when did this start happening?
Oh yeah, it's horrible in Atlanta.
It's
now.
when it's school season. But yeah, so and today I didn't really even eat, so I'm probably going to go to McDonald's after we're done
Ew.
recording.
Okay.
Exactly. It sucks because it's the only thing that be open later on.
So like
Ew.
when you're gonna drink your beverage? I mean, you gonna do it on an empty stomach or?
You're gonna do that anyway on empty stomach.
Oh, okay. Well, there we have it.
I am good. I can do that.
Oh,
I've
we
been
have
eating
a pro.
Oreos. Does that
Oh, okay. That counts. It's a snack.
Did she say she eats Oreos or ate some Oreos? Wow.
Yes. So
No,
she's snacking. She's
horrible.
snacking. So did y'all want to introduce our drink or our beverage for the week? Because we've been uploading and I have some coworkers that's been loving their beverages for
I
the
don't know,
week.
but I hope they've been
Mm.
drinking it and making the drinks, because I've been looking at the hashtag and you guys have not been tagging it. So I'm just
Uh-oh.
saying.
Was that a
Yeah.
Y'all better
requirement?
get the
Was it a
hashtagging.
requirement?
She sure did say
Start
that in one of the
hashtagging.
episodes.
Oh, okay.
Hashtag sipping on wine, or just tag
Yeah,
our
hashtag
page on
it.
Instagram, and we'll share it with people, or we'll leave a comment. But that'll be cool if we can see other people's drinks and such. It'll be cool. So, all right, so the drink that we're drinking on, the name of it, goodness, do I have to really say this name? The name of it is Sex in the Driveway.
Sex
Now,
in the driveway.
Ooh.
I have never heard of this drink before today. I have heard of Sex on the Beach, which is one of my favorites that I used to
Yes.
always drink back in the day when I was like a lightweight, because that was
Well,
really
that
fruity.
drink still popping.
Yeah, it's popping,
Oh,
but I mean,
okay.
you can drink like 10 of them and you'll be okay. Like really, that's like one of those amaretto sours. You be thinking
Oh,
you're
yeah.
doing something back
Oh
in the
my
day.
gosh, I thought I was so grown.
And
Okay.
them little things don't have that, probably like 2%, if that. Alcohol
that.
in there. Yeah, you thinking you're doing something back in the day. But yeah, so this is called Sex in the Driveway. And what you need, the ingredients are an ounce of peach schnapps, 1 ounce of blue Curaçao. I think that's how you pronounce it, or Caraco. That's how I say it's Caraco, but I think it's the proper way is Curaçao. So I'm going to say it right, Curaçao. And 2 ounces of vodka, or if you want, you can do white rum and then some Sprite. So what you're going to do is you're going to just pour all the ingredients into a glass, and then ending it by putting a splash of Sprite on the top, stir and serve it with a straw. Simple, right? And if you want to, you can garnish it with like a lemon wheel or something like that if you're fancy like that. I don't do no lemon wheels. I don't do that over here.
I
But
love
if you guys
garnishes.
you do?
I do.
Yeah, me too, but not making it myself. Not doing it like if I'm doing the drink myself. Nah.
Yeah, really.
I don't either. Yeah.
I
don't either
do.
garnish my drinks.
Really?
Gotta be fancy, feel like you done went somewhere doing something with yourself.
So this is actually a really good drink. I kind of have like a liking to peach schnapps. I've been drinking it, like putting in some stuff lately, because I bought it for, I think it was a party or something not too long ago that I bought some, and I just realized that I actually like it.
Okay.
I actually like it in drinks. So yeah, so it's an easy thing, an ounce of peach schnapps, an ounce of Curaçao or Curaçao, 2 ounces of vodka or white rum, and Sprite. Easy peasy. How do you ladies like to drink?
It's good, good, good.
Hey,
I love my sweet stuff. So
yep. So we're gonna post a picture of it on our Instagram page along with these instructions, not the instructions, but the ingredients, so that you guys can have it. So that again, if you make your drink, please make a drink and just tag us. Thank you. Don't be a hater, be a sharer. Share
I like that. Be a sharer.
Delicious. It's gonna be lit by the end of this though.
Well,
I'm already on drink number 2 because
let me tell you something. This one's gonna be a little exciting, so you may need more than one sip.
Ooh, really? Ooh, let me start drinking.
Yes. All right, sippers and my beautiful co-host. Are you ready for this one?
I guess.
So,
All right. Well, here we go. Okay, ladies. Let me just do a disclaimer upon a disclaimer. I wanted to do something a little different today. I know that we usually do like research cases and give our true crime stories with an open and shut ending. But over the past few weeks, I became very engaged in an ongoing case. Hasn't had a pre-trial or a trial.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to do a follow-up later then, huh?
Yes, you will. You will. So this true crime for today takes us to Winter Park in Orlando, Florida. This is the case of Sarah Boone and Jorge Torres Jr. I'm going to be referring to them by their first names and maybe sometimes by their full name because I just feel like that. Okay, so let's begin. Sarah Boone is a Florida woman who zipped her boyfriend inside of a suitcase and left him there to die, allegedly.
Wait a minute. What? Okay.
Or could it be an all honest mistake?
Now see.
With that being said, let's jump into this one.
Go.
I usually say I like the doozies, but this one ain't over yet, so I can't say it's a doozy yet. It's still an ongoing case. So let's do this. Let me throw out another disclaimer moving forward. I will be referring to them by their first names, as I said, and all the information that I gathered and that is available, sippers, is on Court TV so far, and also like dips and dabbles of articles that I found online. So don't hold me to any of this stuff as true. It's just educational and learning purposes only. That's the disclaimer for sipping and wine. Okay. There's not much personal information on Sarah Boone or George Torres, but what I have learned is that they're both 42 years old and have been in a relationship for a total of 3 years. George Torres was born in Philadelphia on February 13, 1978, and he is a father of 3. Now, with that being said, I want to give a little bit of background into their relationship. Sarah and George are no strangers to the law. They both have a history of alcohol and abuse, and in 2018, it was reported that Sarah Boone was charged with battery and strangulation, and they both went to a bar one night, got drunk, came home, and got into a fight. But to avoid jail time, they both decided collectively to have the charges dropped against Sarah because neither wanted to go to court. It's also noted that neighbors have complained of the pair fighting as well. Fast forwarding to February 23rd, 2020. Both Sarah Boone and George Torres were putting together a puzzle and drinking Chardonnay, according to police report. The two then decided to play hide and seek. According to Sarah, George willingly decided to place himself inside of a suitcase, and the pair laughed about it, and she zipped him up while he was inside. Sarah said she also saw that George had 2 fingers sticking out of the suitcase, so she figured he could get himself out anytime that he wanted. So she went to bed around 12:30 a.m. and according to the news.com report, on February 24th, 2020, allegedly Sarah woke up to her phone ringing and she went to check on George, only to find him right where she left him, inside the suitcase, unresponsive and not breathing.
Say what now?
So you left him in the suitcase all night.
I mean, if she was drunk and he was drunk,
I don't know. It said off of Chardonnay.
I'm wondering too. Am I the only person wondering, like, how big was the suitcase? Like,
I can't wait to post pictures.
oh, okay. All right.
After she found him unresponsive and not breathing, Sarah then calls 911 and speaks to the dispatcher, explaining that her boyfriend is not breathing and he is purple. So,
he left.
okay, sippers, I wasn't going to play this, but here is the 911 call that Sarah Boone made in regards to her boyfriend, George Torres.
4748 Branch Court, apartment 3. 4748. What's the street name? Branch, Frantd. And the apartment number? 3. Is this a police or medical? My boyfriend is dead. Okay, tell the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Sorry, risk. What's the location emergency?
That's 32. No, please don't leave. 4748 France Lane, apartment 3. France Court. France Court? Yes.
Okay, is this near Mackenzie Drive?
I don't know where that is.
Okay, fine. Okay.
It's Gilwood Park Apartments.
Okay, 4748 France, correct?
Correct.
All right, correct. Now tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in a suitcase and we were playing. And
Okay.
like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep and I woke up and he was dead in the suitcase. So I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Right, okay, what's your apartment number?
3.
Apartment 3?
Yes, like he has like blood coming out of his mouth, and I don't know, like he had like an aneurysm. I'm like, what happened?
Right, okay, all right, okay. Listen, we're getting help on there too. All right, okay. Okay,
Now?
okay, 40, yeah, man, listen, we're on our way out there. You're at 407-716-8684. Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase. I tried giving him CPR.
Okay, so he was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Okay, how old is the worker, ma'am? 42-year-old male. All right. Okay, we're sending help out there. Sheriff's on the way out there?
Yes, I'm sorry?
Yeah, okay. All right, listen to me. Okay, I just need to confirm this one. All right, I understand. I just need to confirm this. Is he awake at all? Is he conscious at all?
No, he's purple.
Is he breathing?
No.
All right. I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
All right.
I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah, okay.
But nothing happened. He's purple.
Okay, listen to me. There's a defibrillator available. I need you to get it for me, okay?
What is
You have
it?
an AED? You have an AED available?
No.
All right. Are you right by him now?
I'm sorry?
Are you right by him now?
Yes.
Okay. Lay him flat on his. Okay, ma'am, listen. So this is he cold and stiff?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's not necessarily cold, but he's stiff. And he's
Right. Okay.
purple.
All right. Listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Removing the pillows. Okay.
Yes, I did.
All right. Okay.
He's stiff and purple.
Right. Okay. Listen. Okay, man. That's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him. Okay. All right. Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest, right between the nipples.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Daddy, I'm telling you. Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Okay.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay. Listen to me. All right. I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
We want to pump his chest to me hard and fast. One of those twice per second.
I'm doing it again.
Okay, no, just keep on pumping. That's all you need to do for me. Keep on pumping his chest for me. I don't need you to stop and talk or anything. I just want you to count out loud for me, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is mixing.
Just keep on pumping his chest. That's all you need to do for me, okay?
Yes. Come on, please. Hurry up.
Okay, ma'am, they're driving here as fast as they can. Okay, don't stop to say hurry up. Just keep on pumping and counting.
I'm still doing it while I'm talking to you, okay?
Okay.
Still doing it.
All right, just continue pumping his chest. Count on a second count with you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Please hurry.
Okay, ma'am, they're getting there as fast as they can, okay?
He's stiff and he's purple.
Keep pumping his chest for me, ma'am.
I'm still doing it, okay? You're still doing it.
All right, okay, that's fine. You did a good job. Just keep on doing it for me. All right, they're getting there as fast as they can. I'll always the sheriff's office also, okay?
Please.
Keep on pumping, ma'am. 1,
We were playing hide
2,
and seek.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on pumping for me, ma'am.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Believe me, I'm doing it, okay? We were playing hide and seek.
I understand. Keep on pumping for me, okay? Okay.
Please hurry. This
Right,
is
okay.
horrible. This is horrific. What happened? Like, what happened?
Okay, man, keep on pumping his chest for me, okay? They're in the parking lot. They should be up there shortly, okay?
I'm still doing it, okay?
All right, okay, good. And you called him in a suitcase, you said?
Yes. We were playing hide and seek last night. I fell asleep. I think I'm here.
Keep on pumping his chest until they take over, okay?
I am.
Okay.
I am.
Okay. Okay.
Open. Come in.
That's the 911 call that Sarah Boone made in regards to Jorge Torres.
Oh, wow.
That was disturbing to listen to.
He said, we were playing hide and go seek.
Right, because I'm like, was it hide and go seek? Like, what were they doing?
But she zipped him up though, right?
Yes. And she
So how he
said,
hiding?
Exactly.
Like, how does he hide from her? She zipped him up.
Exactly.
And then the whole when he told her to do the chest compressions and she just started counting. I'm like, she ain't over there doing no damn.
Mm-mm.
I didn't
Chest
believe so
compression.
either, because I was like, really, if you was really into that, you wouldn't be going, okay, just hurry. But you know, that's my allegedly theory to that. So let's dive back into Sarah Boone and let's hear
Okay.
her side of the story. When Sarah was asked what happened, this is the account that she gave authorities. It wasn't until 12:50 p.m. that Sarah Boone received a call from her ex-husband, and she told him what had happened, asking him to come over, according to document. But when he arrived at the apartment about 10 minutes later, he told her that she needed to call emergency services. By the time police responded, her boyfriend was already dead. According to the authorities, Jorge Torres was found with small lacerations on his lip, bruising around his eye, forehead, and shoulder, and nail scratches on his back and neck. He also had forehead contusions. The arrest affidavit says that it was caused by blunt force trauma, which could also be allegedly battery.
Wow.
During the investigation, Sarah gave both a verbal and written consent for detectives to search her phone, leading to the discovery of 2 disturbing videos. Authorities then said that's when the Florida woman's story fell apart. After detectives discovered the 2 videos on her cell phone, Sarah claimed that she did not remember recording the videos, in which she admitted during the interrogation it looked bad. One video shows the suitcase facing down, with Mr. Torres pushing in an attempt to get out, according to the sheriff's office. A second video shows the luggage in a totally different position. In one recording, George continues to assert he can't breathe repeatedly as Sarah continues to mock and taunt him in one of the clips. For everything you've done to me, F you stupid, that's on you. Oh, that's what it feels like when you cheat on me, Sarah says, all while George is telling her he can't breathe and begging to be let out of the suitcase.
So she was recording this?
Yes.
That changes it stuff for me now.
He was begging to be let out of the suitcase, which faced down on the floor on their Orange County apartment, as he was trapped inside, slowly suffocating to death. So I got a clip of one of the audios for that, but they didn't put 2 of the, I guess they're trying to hold the other clip for courtroom purposes, but one clip is released. Let me play that one for y'all.
And I got a quick question before you play it. So I don't look at court TV, but I think I may try to start looking at some things.
Oh, yes.
Why is it on court TV if this hasn't been the trial yet? Like how does that
Well,
work?
because she had got her arrest. You know, they follow anything
Oh,
dealing up with
so they
the
just
arrest, and
start
they do
following.
follow-ups.
Oh, okay.
Court
Okay,
TV
got it.
does follow-ups. Like, don't think of it as the one aired like how we look at the court TV shows. This
Right.
one actually go into investigations. They show interrogations and everything.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it
Okay.
goes a little deep, and then they also speak with lawyers to get their input on
Okay.
certain pending cases or cases and trials that are happening or already have happened.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so
Got it.
here's the audio clip of one of the videos that was played during her interrogation.
For everything you've done to me. Sarah. For everything you've done to me. Sarah. Q. Sarah. Q. Sarah. Stupid. Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it up. Sarah. I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously. Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me. Sarah. 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 Sarah, I can't breathe, babe. That's on you. Sarah, I can't breathe. It's on you. Sarah. Real or ransom? I want to give it for it extra. Because I got this. Sarah. Real or ransom? Sarah. Sarah. I can't breathe, babe. Oh, that's what I feel like when you drink on me. Sarah, fuck you. Breathe, Sarah. Yeah. You should probably shut the fuck up. Shh.
Okay, did y'all hear that?
Yeah, I've made my conclusion on her part in this whole thing.
Yeah,
I've drawn my
it
conclusion.
was the laughing for me. Like,
And that's what I was sitting here like, is she laughing? I couldn't really figure out whether that was laughing or what, but yeah, he said he can't breathe and she wasn't doing nothing to try to save him or get him.
yeah.
I still don't understand how because she didn't place him in that suitcase. It doesn't sound like,
No,
right?
I
So
said at the
still don't
beginning that
understand that part.
they were playing hide and go seek, and he did voluntarily go in the suitcase. But and my thinking and my thought on it is he did it jokingly, like, let me see if I can fit, in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. If you're tipsy, drunk, I don't know if they were drunk, because if you got enough sense to grab your
I'm
phone and
thinking they were on
record.
drugs too. I mean, but that's just me adding that little bit to it.
Okay.
Because I don't know, we done seen people drunk, but we also have seen people on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like drunk people laugh and giggle and fall out and throw up in the morning. But
Yeah.
people on drugs, they're the ones that want to put folks in suitcases and zip them up and do all that other mess. That's just my personal opinion about it.
Or
Don't
were
listen to
you
me.
really angered because she did say this is how I feel when you cheat on me?
Oh yeah, exactly. Definitely some kind of revenge. I don't
Yeah.
know. This is crazy though. This is definitely a doozy.
So after reviewing the 2 clips on Sarah's phone, authorities believe they had enough evidence to arrest and charge Sarah Boone for the death of Jorge Torres Jr. So on Tuesday, February 25th, 2020, Sarah Boone was arrested by the Orange County Sheriff's Office for second-degree murder. A police spokesperson told the media outlets they arrested Sarah after discovering inconsistencies between her statements and what was captured on her cell phone. So after looking into everything added and researching details, since she was charged, I noticed that her previous trial and her trial dates have been changed several times because they need to collect enough evidence. But from an update that I found on Court TV, her pre-trial is set for November 30th, 2021, and her trial is set for December 13th, 2021. So we will not be closing this case, ladies and sippers. We're not going to hit the gavel because I'm not done with Sarah Boone and Jorge Torres Jr. I need to know why she did what she did to that man.
I really want to know a follow-up.
Right.
I want to follow this for real and see.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. I was just shocked. I said, I can't do a true crime without saying this one. This is crazy.
So make sure that you put this on your list for a follow-up.
Okay. I will,
Yes,
because it'll
please.
follow back up on
Wow.
November.
So
So
we'll have
I'm
it-
ready. I'm going to be in tune to Court TV. So sippers, there you go. Look at Court TV. It's available on YouTube and I don't know where else, but I swear I get my source from. I love Court TV, but the way she
Court
giggled
TV
in
in
that,
a long time.
I love true crime, y'all. I'm so committed. But I just want people to hear how she giggled, like it was like a
I have another
like a taunting kind of laugh, like, okay, that's what you do to me. You can't breathe. Okay.
I don't think it was murder.
You don't think it was murder? But why she didn't unzip him though? Why leave him?
I'm thinking that she didn't think that he was going to actually die.
Okay.
I think that she was mad, because he cheated or whatever. So, somebody, it's just like, you didn't plan it, but guy was cheating on you and he got locked out the house and it was freezing cold or it was pouring rain. It was like, F you, stay out there.
Well,
and
They,
then if
when he starts saying he can't breathe and she's like, that's what you get, that's where I kind of feel like,
yeah,
she
that
killed
too.
him.
And you probably don't think there's actually, oh my gosh, like he really is going to die.
Yeah.
I don't know about murder itself, but
She's
I
a
mean,
murderer.
But why not
Yeah.
unzip him though? You see what I'm saying?
because you're mad
You
at
know
him.
he's in there.
You're mad at him. I think maybe manslaughter or involuntary manslaughter or something like that. But
I
I mean,
don't
she
know.
gonna get what she
Nah,
gonna
she-
get. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah,
She went to sleep, too.
I'm just thinking. I'm thinking like if you're in a drunk state and you're mad about this, I don't think that she really thought that it was gonna lead to death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
She
see
just
what you're
went in and
saying.
suffer. Like F you.
I'm just so curious on how the judge and the jury is gonna do this.
But I mean, whatever she gets is what she gets. I mean, I'm not advocating for her to be out or nothing like that. Like, but I'm just like, I can kind of see how things kind of got a little bit out of hand. Like, I don't think she expected it to lead to death.
Well, that's funny that you say that. There is almost a 2-hour interrogation video that I did watch because I was just curious to see. Yes. And she did say that. She said, I didn't mean to do it. It was not intentional. So that was her main word that she used throughout the entire. It was not intentional. I went to bed and I thought he could get out because he was able to stick 2 fingers through. But the detectives or the investigators were telling her, hey, you can't unzip from the inside.
Yeah, it's kind of, it locks when you.
Yeah, that's what they told her. It was like, there's no way he would have been able to get out. And she was like, all he had to do was try.
Let's see.
Zippers, we will be following up with that.
Yeah, that's horrible though.
Yeah.
You hear him saying, like the audio.
Yeah, and the plead though, he was like, Sarah, that sounded like
you think about that's your family member, and then you hearing that. I mean, that's
exactly.
And he was a father of 3 kids. So I'm not gonna say we concluding it, but we're gonna move forward and hold her to the side. We need to come up with a name for cases to the side.
I know, right?
So
report back.
Okay, we'll report back.
We're gonna report back on
yes, this one is on hold. It's on pause.
Yeah.
And we will follow up, sippers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So it's now called Florida versus Sarah Boone. So to be continued. Okay, sippers, we're gonna move into our next segment, which is called Spill the Wine. Our Spill the Wine segment is where you, our sippers, send us an email or DM asking our opinion about a situation you need some advice on. The 3 of us will give our separate viewpoints and share our opinions about how you should resolve your issue. All the Spill the Wine submissions are anonymous and we will never share your identity. With that being said, ladies, so I want to explain something. I didn't truly dip into our DMs or our emails. This was given to me from a friend of a friend.
From a friend of a friend.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
And that person is anonymous, so I'm not sure of whom it was, but it was given from a friend of a friend. So I'm going to count it as a DM or our email. So here we go. It says, hello, ladies. I have a question, but here is the backstory first. My fiance texted me a few days ago, but here's the kicker. The text wasn't for me, but for someone of the same name. When I initially saw the text, I thought it had to be the sweetest text ever. But when the follow-up text showed up, I went through several different emotions. The incoming text read, hey, baby, what are our plans for today? I was thinking about getting a room and making love on rose petals. I miss you and I want to spend a few hours alone holding you and ending the night with a nice dinner to cap the evening. She said, I was like, wow, he hasn't been this romantic in a few years, but it was the next few texts that had her at 100. It read, I need to get away from what I got at home. I am over her complaining about bills and things that she wants done in the house and the way she demands my time to be with her. Since we've met, I can't get you off my mind. Although I am engaged, you seem more of a fit for me than my fiance. I love her, but I'm not in love anymore. I hope that you put some thought into this getaway. Love you. Blank. Knowing, okay, she said, knowing all of this, how do I let his ass know I was the one who received all of those text messages? And should I give him back the ring? Because it is clear he is cheating on me and has moved on. And she said, P.S. I am currently staying at my parents' house, but I told him it was to help my parents do upgrades in their home. Although I am overwhelmed with thoughts and how this will end, I am prepared to leave my fiance and let our relationship go. So I am hurt. She said, I am hurt, but I am strong. Thank you for any advice given and thoughts on the situation. Loving your podcast, Miss Anonymous.
I'm confused that she's still calling him her fiance. Like, girl, that ain't your fiance. Ooh. Like at that point, like he, I mean, it's not even that she has to separate a lot of stuff though. I mean, they're not living together at this point. He said that I don't love her. Like, listen to what he said. Like, oh my god, in
a text message, but it was supposed to be for another person,
other broad,
and they have the same name.
Dang, he's so sloppy.
So her question was, does she give the ring back?
I mean,
and how does she let him know that all of those messages that he sent was sent to her? He doesn't even know.
I think she should. I mean, well, you know, like quote unquote, should give the ring back, but you know, F him, just like somebody else said, but go as far as what she did. But I'm just saying, like, Yeah, I would. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I just would probably just cut it off. But
So don't even let him know that you received the text messages. Just
I don't know, 'cause I think he should figure it out later on or something. Like he'll figure it out. But
my advice is
Martia
tell
over there
him.
is really quiet too.
My thing is, I would forward all the messages that he gave to me and leave the ring with a nice note with,
nice note?
with 2 words
What?
on it. F you. That's a nice note.
Seems like Martia gonna do something different. Is she real?
I feel like when people ask strangers questions like this, they're really struggling with what to do. And I
Mhm.
kind of feel like she's probably not going to leave him.
Okay.
If she was, she would
Because she's still
have.
calling him her fiance.
Yeah. And if she was, she would have, right? So she was upset enough to go to her parents' house, but then she's still writing into some strangers, which I mean, that's what we're here for. We want to give advice, right?
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like even if I was to say, oh, leave him, girl, she ain't gonna leave him because her heart is still there. Like you said, she's still calling him the fiance. You still pondering over this. I mean, he said that she's getting on his nerves. He want to get away from her.
He
And
don't love
Yeah.
her.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, I feel like, yeah, maybe she should leave, but
How do you meet
I
somebody
also
with
think
your
that,
fiance same name?
I guess it makes
right.
it easy,
Mhm.
so you don't mess up names. I mean,
That's crazy. And so, I don't know. I think she should definitely leave, but it sounds to me like
Okay.
she'll probably be the type of woman to stay, So I could be wrong about that. Sometimes I wish some of these people would send us messages and let us know what they ended up doing, whether they took
I
our
know,
advice
right?
or
Like a follow-up.
because I also wonder, if they have kids, how long
Mm-hmm.
did she wait for him to propose to her? Because let's say she's been in this relationship for a minute and then he finally proposes and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, I waited
Okay, I
all
see.
this time for this dude to
Mm-hmm.
propose to me. She's probably thinking about that shit like, I probably need to leave, but you don't waited that long for him to propose to you. She
Mm-hmm.
probably don't want to really leave. So she's asking us, probably wanting one of us to co-sign on her stand or something. So, but I definitely think it's sad that,
Yeah.
that happened to her. So it's definitely
Yeah.
a sad situation. And if she stays, she's going to stay knowing how she truly feels about her. And that would suck.
Yeah.
And I feel like, too, if he didn't get a response from the girl that he was sending that message to, he's probably
Mm-hmm.
gone back and circled back to her like, babe, you didn't get my message. He's probably figured out by now that he sent that message to the wrong person and the wrong person was his fiance. I almost feel like
Oh,
that probably has happened. We just don't know it, right? Because
yeah.
if you sending somebody a message like that, let's make plans, let's go
Yeah.
do this. You're gonna follow up with that person like, babe, I texted you earlier, you didn't respond. He probably called that lady and realized, oh wait, let me
Wrong
go back and
person,
look at this
right?
message. Yeah. So he's probably on that mode of if she don't say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. Or he might be like, damn, she knows. So let me pack my shit up while she's at her parents' house and I'm gonna leave her first.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know. So many questions, not enough answers with the scenario that we have right now. But yeah, I mean, I think she should definitely leave. But I feel like she's giving me those I'ma stay vibes and give him one more chance
And give him
because
another
yeah, I'm not saying
opportunity to
she's
try to prove himself. And
yeah. So it's like when
I
you
don't know,
build
can you
something with
redeem
somebody
yourself
and
after
you
saying I'm not in love?
no, you probably
Oh,
can't. But I mean, when you build something with somebody and you wait for something to happen, like, okay, she really wants to get married. And like I said, to me, it just kind of depends on how many years she's put into this. She might not be willing to walk away so fast. It's easier said than done with situations like that anyway. Because
You're
everybody's
right.
gonna say, leave him, girl. He cheated on you. He don't love you. Da da da. And then half the women saying that out loud and been cheated on the stage themselves. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
we've seen
so
those scenarios, even with
yeah.
celebrities.
So anyway, yeah, that's my thing. I think she should leave, but she probably won't. And I'm not gonna say anything bad about either one of those scenarios because she's in love. That's pretty much what's you kind of do things that you probably shouldn't do when you love somebody. So yeah, it's sad. It's more sad to me. I don't know. Like I know we talk about all these different things, talk about these
Spotlight
spill the
cases.
wine scenarios, but some of them are just kind of sad to me. Like you shouldn't
Yeah.
even have to think twice about whether to stay or leave in this scenario. But she's thinking about it and she's emailing strangers about it. She probably really wants to stay. But if she does, I can't even be mad at her because she
Yeah.
truly loves this
Because
person
I
until
mean, I
she wouldn't have been
understand your
thinking about it like
investment and
that.
your time, but
Hmm.
oh my gosh, for you to say that to another woman and oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that
So
just broke my heart. I was like, no.
exactly. And
And that was
imagine
him.
wanting
Yeah.
something so bad and he finally says, okay, well, let's get married. or whatever,
Then
being
you
in
see
this
this
situation.
shit.
And then exactly. So it's like, dang, then you got to walk away. She's probably worried about being embarrassed, all that kind of stuff. So it's a lot that goes into just telling somebody, oh, just leave. Well, so I can't really fault her either way it goes for her. But I know it's not always so easy to just leave just because somebody does you wrong.
Way to ride the fence, Martia.
That's why I always say, I'm gonna keep the baby. Just give me the baby. I'm not riding the fence.
Yeah.
I know what I would do.
Well, no, I'm saying you're
I
not
ain't going
telling her
nowhere.
an answer. You're like, well,
I'm giving her my advice though. It doesn't necessarily always have to be one thing or the other. I'm letting her know if you stay, I'm not mad. If you leave, I'm not mad at that either.
Okay, you gave me a different perspective because I sure was like, he said what to her? And you want to make love on Rose?
Crazy, right?
What?
And she's sitting up here thinking, oh, he hasn't been this romantic in a while.
Yeah, that sucks too.
That's crazy. Yeah,
girl, that visual though, I was like, well, who? Yeah,
that's enough to fight.
It is, girl. That's just my opinion. I will get a ring back with a nice little note and just move forward because it's clear where his heart is. It's just clear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
maybe that was a sign.
That sucks though.
Yeah, it does. Exactly. That's pretty crazy.
Sippers on this.
Like, send us an update and just let us know where she is or what happened or what you did. Because I kind of want to know.
I want to
Me
know
too.
too.
I'm curious.
Especially if it's a friend of a friend.
Maybe that'll have to be. Maybe they have to be a girl if you don't mind.
I know. Give us if you're listening, give us an update. Just send another one, but you can just send it to sipnunwine and at gmail.com.
Yeah.
You ain't got to put your name in there or nothing.
No name. We'll know. We'll know. Just say update. We got you on that one. Just say update. Well, sippers, that concludes our Spill the Wine segment. So, ladies, are you ready to dive into our next one?
I think so.
I don't know.
I'll take another sip. What? What you mean? Take another sip? My take another sip be good.
I don't know. Sometimes your stuff be crazy, girl. I mean, really. I gotta prepare myself.
Right.
That's why we have sex in the driveway. We have the sex in the driveway. Girl, so that you
mine has been long gone. I done drank mine up and I couldn't walk away to go fix me another one.
Yes. So sippers,
I wasn't ready.
Just sip your drink to this one because this one is gonna be a little what? That's gonna be the what moment. All right, so here we go. Ladies and sippers, we're gonna move into our next segment. Take another sip. All right, let me read, to the sippers what this is about. Take another sip is where we discuss something that really caught us off guard, surprised us. Maybe it made us mad or maybe it made us laugh, but either way, it made us want to do what?
Take another sip.
Let's dive into this one. So sippers, take your sip because here we go. We're going to move on to Tennessee.
Let me take my sip before you get started. You said y'all ready. You done asked me that about 2 or 3 times. Let me take a sip before you start.
Okay, so I found this article on the Daily Mail that was published in November of 2012. So it's not that far away. It's an older article, but the moral of the story is take it to your grave. So here it is. A Tennessee man confesses to a cold case murder he committed 17 years ago while having a heart attack. James Washington was having a heart attack when he called.
Wait a minute. You already got me over here like, what? First of all, I didn't even know you could talk while having a heart attack. But anyway, I'm sorry to disturb you, sis. Go ahead.
So James Washington was having a heart attack when he called a police officer over with a motion to his bed in 2009. While he hoped for absolution, y'all, I had to look for that. Like my mind was like, absolution. That means like to be removed from guilt.
Oh, okay.
So he was looking to be removed from guilt or punishment, sippers. You know what I'm saying? We educated over here. Okay, so while he was doing that, what he got instead was a medical miracle and now a murder charge. Washington, yes. Washington had been linked to the murder of Joyce Goodner, who was found stabbed in the neck, beaten to death with a cinder block, and set on fire in an abandoned Nashville, Tennessee home. A lack of sufficient evidence, and more significantly, there was no DNA samples, which kept police from arresting anyone over the past 17 years. And the daughter made a statement to the local station, and she said, "I didn't have any trust in the system," Miss Goodner's daughter, Sonia Kimbrell, stated to the station. And then all of a a sudden, I got a phone call and they said, we think we found him. At the time of his 2009 heart attack, Washington was in jail for a different crime. So when he was escorted to the hospital with severe chest pains, there was a police officer nearby. He motioned to the police officer to come over. I have something to tell you. I have to get something off my conscience, and you need to hear this. He said to the transport guard, James Tomlinson. He said, I killed someone. I beat her to death. That's what Mr. Tomlinson repeated, that he told him. With the weight lifted off of his conscience, but added onto his rap sheet, Washington proceeded to live through the heart attack and was sentenced to life in prison. Even though he tried to talk back the confession in the wake of the hospital stay, he was found guilty in court and now faces 51 years behind bars. So the moral of the story, even if you're having a heart attack, people, shut up. Just shut up.
The moral of the story.
Just shut up.
The story, in my opinion, is don't
do the crime.
Shut up. You almost got away with a 17. Like, what is wrong with? Oh, I'm about to die. Come here, please. Let me tell you. I mean, that's good that the daughter got closure, though. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I'm not saying that.
Exactly.
But my thing is, a criminal that I've noticed, they just tell on themselves. Some do, some don't. But most of them, at the end of the day, they end up telling. That nut motioned the police. I was like, I got something I just could picture that as I was like reading it, that he was like, I got something to tell you to get off. He just knew he was going to die. He was like, this is it. He was already in jail serving time, prison, and then he ended up getting more time. So now he got 51 years just for that case.
Well, good.
Wow. Exactly. He deserved that time. He deserved more than that, really. But like you say, I'm glad that the daughter got some type of closure.
Yes. Because she said she had no trust in the system at all. But, they stated that they didn't have any DNA samples or anything to go by. No evidence was left at the crime scene. But in 2009, so Washington, serve your time well. He should write a book on the dumbest criminals. Like, just come up like, hey, man. What did you do to get in here? Did you snitch?
But I'm glad he told. I mean,
I am too, to give her closure, or the family, or how.
So he could be in jail.
That too. But he was already in jail for serving time. Now, they didn't state what that crime was for, but so now he's 51 years.
More time now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy.
So that's our take another sip on a Tennessee man named Washington. James Washington. All right, sippers. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Take another sip, because that one was crazy. I said I gotta bring this one. Y'all know I always have to do something with crime with my take another sip.
Yeah, that was crazy too.
I thought about what's the name of that show? Sanford and Son.
Oh,
when he grabbed his chest. I'm coming with you, Elizabeth. I thought about that. I was like, oh, he grabbing his chest and everything. Man. So I was like, yeah, you snitch. Go on, tell on yourself. Well, ladies.
Aww.
Is it that time already?
Yes. I just want to say thank you for joining me.
I had fun.
Yeah, this was fun.
I always enjoy it. Well, sippers, we're about to close out, and thank you for tuning in to another hip hop loving sipping wine.
Oh my gosh.
They're gonna come up with some rhymes for y'all, and we got time.
We gonna get it. We gonna
the S to the I to the D.
Hey,
I got so
just
far.
gotta nail Martia down and have her block some time out and just go to rhyming.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Now we got to do it on the spot. That's when it's fresh. It just come out. Blah, 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 blah.
Y'all can't see my face right now, but y'all have a better look going to pay somebody famous to make y'all song before I make y'all song for the show.
I mean, but what was Renee doing? Is she doing the hook while she putting you on the spot?
Exactly. Oh no, she gonna be on the keyboard. She gonna be on the keyboard coming up with the beat.
With the two keys. With the two keys.
That's all I got for you.
I'll be the background dancer. They always had to have one in the back slinging their arms around. Da, 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 da. Oh, man. Well, thank you, ladies. And thank you, sippers. And this is going to conclude another episode of Sipping on Wine, a true crime podcast.
Okay.
All right. Oh, wait. We got to do the www. And
see us at www.sipnunwine.com. Email us at sipnunwine@gmail.com. Our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And what else are we on? I think TikTok, all that.
We
Sip
everywhere.
And Unwind. We everywhere, child. We everywhere. And then you can get our podcast everywhere, all where podcasts can be found at. And then also we're on YouTube and Facebook, all under Sip and Unwind. We make it very easy for you guys.
Yes, indeed.
Or look us up on Podbean.
Spotify.
Yes.
Podcast, Google,
Yes, get us,
Radio, Amazon.
like, comment, share, subscribe.
We everywhere. We out there, y'all. We out there on the street.
Hey, I can't wait to be in them streets. The streets is calling me. I'm just kidding.
Spreading it wide. We spreading it wide, y'all.
Oh, because the streets is calling me.
Speak for yourself, sis.
Thank y'all for hanging with us for another episode.
All right, ladies.
Bye, ladies. Bye, sippers.
Bye, guys.